make some weird Sims today. So I compiled this huge list of unique aesthetics, and I'll link the website down below where I got these aesthetics, because whenever I do these challenges, you guys are always asking where I got them, so there you go. So I scrolled around on that website. I was looking for aesthetics that stood out to me in the way that like I didn't know what they were, or they were aesthetics that you just don't see that often. And here it is. So for example, we have vibrant academia. Not really a common one. You hear dark, you hear light, you don't really hear vibrant all that often. We've got goblin core, we've got fairy grunge, deatherial. So we're gonna spin this, go into create a sim, and create some unique sims with this. And you might see some of them in the upcoming season of the reality house. Maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin, see what we're gonna get for number 1. We get forest punk. Okay, this is gonna be cool. So forest punk is an aesthetic within the nature core family, similar to cottage core, but with a dark twist. This aesthetic has a little element of mystery, and color patterns we'll be seeing are black, brown, dark green, red, gray, and white. All right, so we're gonna start off with our sim here. Let's figure out a name first. What's like a forest punk name? I feel like I should name them someone from Twilight. I feel like we could name her Emmett. I like that name as like a unisex name. So you're gonna be Emmett. We could do Emmett Carlisle. I kind of like it. So Emmett Carlisle. For our traits, let's do loves the outdoors, obviously. We could do green fiend and, oh cute, maybe a little gloomy. Oh, she's posing. And for our aspiration, we're definitely gonna go with like a nature one. Let's do outdoor enthusiast. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna go in and play around with the face. We're gonna remove the hair like we always do. And I'm kind of considering doing like a thicker brow on this sim. Maybe one of those cool ones with like the line like in the eyebrow, you know? I find these brows only work on a very specific sim though. We'll see, we'll play around with them. I'm gonna also play around with the eye shape. It's been a while since I've created sims that didn't have like crazy cartoon eyes, so I'm trying to hold back a little bit. I'm gonna change the eye color. I like using these ones here. These are from Miko Sims. She's kind of cute so far. Okay, let's put on some lashes, and then maybe we can start playing around with the hair. Although I do still need a skin detail on here. Let's do those lashes for now, and then for the skin details, I kind of want to give this sim freckles. I don't know why, I just feel like she would really suit them. And for my skin detail, I don't know which one to use today. Maybe we do a symbionts one. Maybe that one could work. And then we could put some freckles on top of that. I have so many of these. Ooh, those ones are really cute. Those ones are adorable too. Okay, maybe I'll give her those ones, just like a few over top of her nose. And now we can start to figure out the hair. I want it to be kind of messy a little bit. Ooh, this one is cute with like the ponytail in the back and like the messy bangs. Or this one is really cute too. I love these ones here from Clumsy Alien. They make such beautiful hairs and clothes. Or she could also suit this one here with like that hair coming up the top. Maybe it'll have to come down to the outfit, because I have a few options here that I like. Okay, let's figure out an outfit. And for this, I want to keep it with like the dark, probably like some dark green in here. This one could be cute with like shorts maybe. Ooh, these ones, I was literally thinking in my head like some black ripped shorts. Okay, let's find a better shirt for this. Ooh, maybe this coat here with like the plaid jacket. And the boots are actually working too. I do have a better version of this, but those ones are from Outdoor Retreat. Like I have these ones here. They're kind of more of a dressy version. I like this sim. She seems cool. She doesn't care about what people think. She's busy spending her time out with nature. That's where her prime focus is. Oh, we could give her these. Maybe with some socks if I can get them just peeking through a little bit. For her nails, I'm gonna try and keep them short. We'll do like black. Maybe she's working with her hands a lot, doesn't like to keep them long. Ooh, it would be kind of cool if we gave her one of these. This is from Werewolf. This is just like a little wrap on her hand, giving her a little character. I want to give her a bracelet to add to that like punk vibe, but I think the only option for jewelry might be like a necklace or some earrings. We could give her some spacers. I have these ones here from Praline Sims, or actually I think I have a few options here. We've got these ones. These ones are cool with like the multi piercings on there. Those ones are kind of cool too. These, oh my gosh, I spaced my ears a long time ago, but I remember putting those things in to make them like bigger, and they hurt so bad. Okay, I'm gonna give her these, and we're also gonna try and get her a necklace. Maybe a face piercing too. Like I was thinking either a nose piercing here or even like an eyebrow piercing possibly. You know who she's reminding me of? And this might be way off. I'm just like thinking in my head. Dina from The Last of Us. Kind of giving that vibe too. To pull this look all together, I'm gonna give her this choker necklace here with that shark tooth. Oh, I actually have it in green too. Okay, perfect. And if I can give her a leg tattoo, then we'll be done. If we could give her the dark roses on the side, that is totally forest punk. So this is going to be Emmett Carlisle. And the final thing before we complete this this sim, I did go in and change their pronouns to they, them. I think it suits them, and that is going to be our forest punk sim. Let's go back to the wheel, see which one we're gonna do next, and I feel like we should do a male sim next. Okay, let's go ahead and spin to see what we're gonna get next. We get Psychedelica. Okay. Psychedelica mostly refers to psychedelic art and music, originating from the experience of, well, you know, people using psychedelics. Can I say that on YouTube? Whatever.
Don't do drugs.
This style typically reflects the experience of being in an altered state of consciousness, and the art uses highly distorted visuals, bold patterns, and very bright colors. Psychedelica might be one of the more common ones on this list. People normally know what this means, but you cannot tell me that you see people walking around looking this cool all the time. I don't know how we're gonna make this into a sim, but let's go ahead and figure out a name. What about like River or Jasper? I'm trying to find a really cool name here. I was thinking Marley, but I've already named a freaking sim Marley on this channel. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jasper, and for our last name, let's go with like Bold Wind. Okay, our traits, we're gonna go creative, party animal, music lover. For the aspiration, I feel like there's actually a few different options we could pick. I was thinking doing like a nature one, but we could also do a wellness aspiration. Let me just move down so you can see it. I was thinking maybe about doing the inner peace one. This sim is on a quest to achieve inner peace. Why not? All right, let's go in first and play around with the face. So we're gonna remove the hair. We're definitely gonna change the brows. And I have not been making male sims all that often on this channel as of recent because I am so bad at it. And I feel bad whenever I don't make male sims, but I'm just literally so awful and I'm trying to get better. This is going to be an exception. This sim is going to look great. So I've been adjusting the eyes. I'm probably going to be using some like presets for this and then going off of that. He looks like Squidward. Okay, I'm going to play with the jawline, give him that like sharp jaw, maybe change the brow color for now. We could go with a red though. Maybe if we change the eyes, skin details, help me out here. Okay, I think I've got something. I'm leaving it. We're gonna go ahead and start adding on maybe some facial hair. You know what? Maybe we should tackle the hair first. Okay, let's go ahead and put some hair on here. And again, we're thinking psychedelic. What if we did like a longer hair on this sim? I think I'm definitely feeling something longer here. What about a beard? How about that? Okay, we're just gonna leave this. Let's try and figure out, maybe we start to figure out the outfit. Okay, let's try and figure out a psychedelic outfit, however that is gonna look here. Oh wait, paranormal might save us. We've got a little bit of the like patterns going on under there. I definitely do want something with like a lot of pattern, a lot of color. Oh wait, that could work too. Or like this guy is going to be a character. Party animal coming in hot to cause chaos, basically. One of these shirts could work too. Or I have that one. That's pretty psychedelic. This guy. Okay, let's try and find some pants maybe. Whoa, this is it. These are definitely it. I don't know when I downloaded this. Yes. This is the color scheme and everything. We're gonna do basic pants. We're gonna do maybe some different shoes. Like, I mean, I guess those ones match. And let's get some socks and some accessories if we can find them. We're gonna do the checkered socks maybe. But now I feel like we should go with more basic shoes. We'll put the eye ring on. Maybe we could also do some of these funky colored bracelets here, and I might pair this with these crazy necklaces here from Paranormal. Should we wear a hat? Should we add to this look? I have like one of these. We could give him a little headband, or we do a bucket hat, just like go crazy with all these patterns. Maybe no hat. I'm considering doing some red pants, so maybe no hat. We'll just leave it at this. This guy, I feel like I know this guy. This guy is gonna show up. He's gonna be the craziest party animal of them all. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. This is our psychedelic sim Jasper. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Let's spin to see. We get After Hours. The After Hours aesthetic is inspired by the feeling of seeing a normally populated place completely empty at night. It's that eerie feeling of being alone in a place that is usually busy with people. It's mysterious, suspicious, but somewhat tranquil and very difficult to portray in fashion. I've done a build video like this before with all these weird aesthetics, and I do remember doing this one. So okay, let's first figure out a name. I googled mysterious names for girls. No, thank you, Google. Google, stop. Okay, this is going to be Raven Knight. May as well just go with Raven Knight. Our traits are going to be maybe adventurous. She loves going out and exploring these places at night. We could do loner. It's like she's happy when she's feeling alone in these spaces. Maybe we could also do a little bit of paranoid because there is that element of like, am I allowed to be here? I think for my aspiration, I might do city native, or we could do Strangerville mystery. Let's do city native. They like going to San Myshuno after hours. Okay, we're gonna go in and play around with the face a little bit. We're removing that hair. Let's do maybe just like some brown eyebrows for now. I think I might pick an eye preset again. I've been playing around with these. I don't really know. Some people have like a really favorite one to use. I just like to play around with them, see what works. Playing with the nose a little bit. We can bring up the bridge, maybe like change the brows. And my eye color, what if we did like a purple? Or I have these ones. These are really pretty. I actually recently downloaded these. I kind of do want to do a little bit of a purple eye though. So let's go with that. We're gonna get the lashes on. Ooh, these ones are really cute actually. Okay, there we go. We've got our lashes. We still need skin details. I'm gonna go with that one for now. Let's try and figure out a hair. And we're gonna be going with like a dark color scheme again. The girls so far getting the darker color schemes, and we've got Jasper with like the brightest color scheme ever. But I think I'm gonna give her a beanie, so I'm gonna try and keep that in mind with whatever hair we pick. She does look really cute with those braids though. I could also see this sim with like some colored hair. We could actually do like a dark blue or a purple even to match her purple eyes. Okay, this color is so pretty. I need to check out this creator some more to see like what they've got, because the color swatches in here are so beautiful. What if we went with this like dark blue here, or even this one with that like default swatch with the bangs? I kind of like that one on her. Let's see what it looks like if I do give her a beanie. If we give her the beanie, we have to do it without the bangs, but I do like it. Okay, let's give this sim a little bit of makeup, maybe some like eyeliner, maybe like that, and some blush. I kind of do want to also give this sim a little bit of lipstick or something, because sometimes the skin detail that I'm using makes it look a little bit weird, and I do like to cover that up a little bit. So let's see. Ooh, what if we did like a dark, like a dark brown maybe, or a black lipstick? I do have to fix, there is something kind of going on with her lips here. I don't know why there's that gap. There, I adjusted a little bit. She is so cute. All right, let's now figure out an outfit. And for her body type, I'm gonna give her lots of muscle. I picture her like jumping off buildings and stuff. I don't know why she's randomly doing parkour in my mind, but that's what it's gonna be. And we gotta give her like some pants for that same reason. Again, it has to be like an all black outfit. Maybe those pants actually with like a hoodie I could see. So I'm thinking these pants with this cropped hoodie, and I've gone in and given her like a tattoo under there, which looks so nice, like peeking under. I feel like for this sim, we should maybe give them a piercing. Like I was thinking maybe a septum piercing. Like we've got this one here, which looks nice, or even this one here. Maybe that one. And I was thinking about doing an eyebrow piercing as well, but I do know sometimes eco lifestyle can look a little big. Maybe not. Maybe we'll leave it without it. But I do want to give them maybe like a necklace here, like that could work. And there we go. That is going to be our after hours sim. I did forget to give pronouns to Jasper here, so I went in and changed it to he, him. And for Raven, I think we're gonna go she, her. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're gonna do another male sim. Lord help me. Let's go ahead and spin to see what we're gonna get next. We get Lunar Punk. The Lunar Punk aesthetic embraces spirituality, and the punk element brings in a little bit of a darker, whimsical vibe. We'll see darker and cooler color palettes and visuals of planets, the moon, and witchcraft. This might even be my favorite aesthetic of the day. Look how freaking cute these outfits are. This is gonna be cool. I really hope I can pull this off. Okay, so for a name, let's do, we could literally do like Apollo Moon. Traits are going to be, we could go geek, referring to like the space love. This is hard. I might do like genius with that. Wait, we should be a werewolf, right? We should be a werewolf. Hold on, new sim coming in hot. Woo! Okay, we're gonna have to tone that down. Okay, let's go in and figure this out here. We're gonna remove the hair, change the brows. I'm also gonna remove the facial hair just while we're working here. For brows, I'm gonna try and like play around. Maybe we can go with something like this. And let's play around again with some of these presets. Okay, eyes. Let's try and figure out what we're gonna do here. I've changed those eyebrows like 10 times. Okay, I'm gonna play around with the jaw a little bit. We're gonna change the nose. I'm bringing the bridge out a little bit, adjusting the lips. Okay, we need to get some some hair here before I change these brows again. I was thinking of something like this. I've also got one like this that we could do. Oh, the curly one is kind of cute. Or we do something like that. This one is from high school years. I kind of like the line there. Or this one over to the side. Let's see what we can do for the outfit. This guy howls every 5 minutes. Stop. They need to fix that and create a sim. He literally is constantly howling. This has the faces on the moon on the back. That's really cool, actually. Oh, I wish I could have just that jacket. Stop. I want to keep this jacket just for that reason alone, but I'm not a fan of the shirt on the front, and I literally had to put him on mute because he was driving me crazy, and my dogs were starting to bark. We're going with these pants here. I have like a different variation of these. I'm like thinking maybe these ones are the best. And for shoes, I've got these ones on from Moschino. I had some like custom ones. Like I've got these, which could work too. And for piercings, we have these ones here from Realm of Magic. They have like that little moon on the side and some other like piercings on the other. I'm debating on giving this sim lashes. Wait, emergency last minute change. This shirt has moon buttons and I don't hate the shirt in the front like the other outfit. So this is what we're going with. I had to change the pants so that they were like not clipping there a little bit, but this is what our outfit is gonna look like for our Lunar Punk sim. I do think I'm gonna give a little bit of accessories here. Ooh, this one could be cool from Realm of Magic. Maybe just the one will work. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, we're painting the nails. We're doing black nails. And for the werewolf version, I haven't actually ever made a werewolf in The Sims yet. But there we go. There he is. Oh my god. Okay. I guess coming out of his werewolf form, he can't bring the same pants that he was wearing. Pronouns are going to be he, him. And there we go. Definitely some really fun like alt sims that we did today. There wasn't only like alt styles on that wheel, but the fact that it came out like that, except for obviously our psychedelic sim, is really funny to me. So we're gonna leave it there. I might use these sims in the next season of Reality House. We'll see. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.